welcome back to another episode of The Elder Scrolls Online. Continuing with my boy Unjatima here. I've been thinking, I've been hopping on, while I've not been playing, to just collect the rewards, so nobody's missed anything. I've just, that's all. I've just been collecting. I've been thinking about this stuff here. For Canarthy's Roost, it's not going to be as big of an issue because it's so small. But when we get to, like, Auradon, all this stuff here, I think I am going to stream that on Twitch rather than a YouTube video. Just to make it easier for me rather than editing and all that, because if no one could tell, I'm not the best when it comes to editing.
The sea vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane! Sir Virkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the sea vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things. Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island. Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The sea vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the sea vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow. The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bonds, but I couldn't find any more, so I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
Right, I actually kind of forgot where we were, so that was a nice reminder. Even though I've done Canarthy's Roost like 7 times by myself, I always forget what's happening. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this last episode, I don't have a history of playing this on my PC. Rather, I have a history of playing it on my PlayStation, which, as it would happen, is not the, in my opinion, the best mode of, the best transport, or rather port, for, MMOs in general. However, I suppose for, ESO, it's not the worst port in the world. It could definitely be worse. But I do believe that, generally speaking, PC is just a much better place to be playing. Which, you know, I'm not saying anything crazy. It's, you know, not some hot take that I'm giving right now. But, you know, I'm used to playing it on PlayStation, which is an issue. I'm not super used to PC, which, it's just something I have to get used to as we continue along.
They won't kill me today.
I seem to remember having to fight someone here. Guess I was wrong. Ah. No, it's very dark right now. I don't... Is it getting stuck like that the entire time? Be very unfortunate. Still not super used to playing this style of character on ESO. This is one of the best graphically looking MMOs that are actually good. I mean, like, there are nice looking MMOs, like Black Desert Online, like, it looks good. However, I don't particularly think it is great.
Returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank. Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew. They're welcome aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
I'm also going to focus on the main quest before I is this what I want? I can't remember what I want. That's a different problem. Let's go with that for now. I'm gonna focus on the main quest rather than the faction quest of, like, the war. So when we finish up in oops, didn't mean to do that. When we finish up in Canarthy's Roost, I'll go to Oradon just to go to the wherever that guy is, Dumbledore, and then I'll do with as much of that when I can. I will obviously continue with the actual storyline. For those of you who don't know, the Aldmeri Dominion one goes Canarthy's Roost, Oradon, Grotwood, Grinshade, Malbo Tor, and then Reaper's March. I think this is such an interesting layout for a lot of these places. Oh yeah, I have a house now. That's one of the awards for doing stuff. I think this is such an interesting layout for Tamriel, because, like, Reaper's March has parts of a little tiny bit of Cyrodiil in it, if you look. This is all in Cyrodiil right here. And then has elsewhere in it, obviously, parts of Englandwood. I think it's funny that the majority of what is the High Elf province is not even in the base game, it's just Oradon. And then, like, I want them to eventually finish off the entire map. But then you just have, like, weird places like this. Like, what are you going to do with this? This part of Elsewhere that is just awkwardly cut off. This little part of Black Marsh. These parts of Morrowind. This little area in High Rock and Skyrim. It's just, like, these weird spots that they've left open that I'm really curious about what they're going to do with them. Because they have almost all of Tamriel. I mean, there's just obviously the majority of Cyrodiil is messed up. But, you know. Cyrodiil's an interesting looking place, though. I've never spent a lot of time in Cyrodiil. And I wonder if they're going to keep adding places. So you got, like, the Deadlands, Fargrave, Clockwork City, Cold Harbor, obviously, Apocrypha, and then Artaeum. Oh. That's interesting. But yeah. Let us continue on then, and go to that temple. I think the game does follow, I'm not sure, but it might follow actual day and night cycles. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to check that. Interesting. Never seen that before. I'm not sure though. I'll have to check. I actually hopped on my PlayStation account today because I want to be able to get the house. I don't know why they gave out a house, but you know they did. I have 11,000 crowns, which is so funny because I have. Oh, that's right. I got the crown crate. Yeah, everything costs so much. But yeah, I'm gonna open these since we have them. I don't remember how these work. I don't really. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, I got an emote. That's amazing.
Are you ready to reveal your rewards?
I got the same emote. Let's go. Oh, that's great. That's I'm so happy about that. One of the first 2 crates I've ever opened in the entire time that I don't even open the crates on my wow. My PlayStation account. I don't even open crates on there because it's just such a. It's I don't know. Loot boxes are not my forte. I get the same thing. Ah. Oh, that's right. I received a collectible though. Let's assign that. Alright, that didn't assign it, but you know, it's cool, I guess. I might have to adjust the brightness. This is really difficult for me. I don't remember if this game follows a normal, like, based in the real world night-day schedule. I'll have to double check that. This game, alongside every other MMO ever made, terrible to travel throughout without a mount. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Stop. Stay back. Heed my words. You endanger more than your life should you approach. A fool who paid the ultimate price for ambition. But I would see none fall as I did. You must leave. The book before you is cursed, as are its 2 siblings. Can't you hear it call to you? Then perhaps you're strong enough to resist their call. If you find them and bring them to the shrine, you might finish what I could not. Please, I beseech you. The books are a darkness that must be erased from the world. The curse upon each tome is designed to feed souls to oblivion. But if you are able to resist their pull, you can collect the tomes and bring them to the shrine for their destruction. On the shores of Canarthi's Roost, beyond the town of Mistral, it is lit by an ever-burning flame. Should you collect all the tomes, bring them to the shrine without delay. No matter how strong you believe you are, I fear the tomes are stronger.
Alright, so like that wasn't the quest I thought it was. Little goofy maneuver on my part there. I am not convinced, however, that this does follow an actual day-night schedule. I mean, it might. It'd be really unfortunate if it did. That's what I'm looking for.
A moment. Please, I need your help. My master's life is in danger. I'm part of an expedition from Eagle's Strand. While we explored the Temple of the Morning Springs, the dead began to rise. The others fled, but my master never emerged. Aurelian taught me to know when I should ask for help. Well, I'm asking. 2 magical wards seal the temple, marked by emblems of a scorpion and a spider. If you can keep the undead away while I disrupt the wards, we can search for Aurelian together. How about it? I have no doubt Aurelian can protect himself. But if he's trapped inside, we need to get him out.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, a sky shard. I'm gonna get that too. Oh, I got a skill point too. That's cool. Gonna hold off on using my skill point for now.
You have such intricate stitching.
Okay, that's a good start.
Turn back. You aren't welcome here. I'm whatever I wish to be. I change bodies like high elves change clothes. Though the corpses in this temple limit my wardrobe. What does it matter to you? Why do you trespass? Ah, the name for my newest outfit. His flesh sags a bit, though the power in his bones reminds me of my youth. And the robes. I'd forgotten the feel of silk upon newly won flesh. Set foot in this temple and see for yourself. Such commendable posture. I could definitely wear you in the autumn. As for Aurelian, he's fit for display under full moons or new. I tire of this.
Alright.
Leave or die.
Weirdo.
That can't be good. We need to get those wards down fast.
I'm sure you feel that way. I don't know. Oh boy, it's struggling. Rah. I am here.
Scorpion's poison courses through its prey.
Watch for undead. I'll disrupt the ward.
Why are you here? Ah. It's so beautiful now. Now it's dark again. This place does look a lot better when it's brighter out. It looks a lot nicer in the recording, actually, than than my screen. Oh, you know what? Well, I just didn't want to take that before, and now I took it. I didn't put on the new pants I got. Let me just, you know, put those on now. Yeah, I'll put them on anyway. Ah, yeah. There we go. Got my green pants on now. That's what's up. I keep hitting the other I keep hitting the right mouse button because I'm used to playing Skyrim where you had to use both, and I'm not using both. Alright, let's enter the catacombs. And away we go. Isn't there a book to tell me what this is? Oh. Yeah. I can't see the top one. That's really unfortunate. Well, shame I don't remember. What's over here? Anything fun?
Barrier must have activated in the...
Man, I'm so smart. It's the phases of the moons.
Barrier is down. But before we proceed, I need...
That was really goofy on my part.
When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger. I won't let vague threats keep us from my master. But Aurelian is too important to lose. Perhaps we should think before we act. The Dominion relies on Aurelian for his sound judgment. He's taught countless students the ways of Magicka, including some of the Queen's own advisors. His role in the invasion is paramount for our future success. If anything were to happen to him... Thank you. We should keep moving.
Not to spoil how this goes, but you have to choose which one of them to sacrifice. I couldn't care less. Frankly.
We found the Morning Stone on that pedestal. Wait, that's Aurelian! What's he doing up there?
Standing.
Ears that large and you still don't listen. Perhaps you need a few alterations. There was a time when the sound of Uldor's voice commanded the terror of thousands. Why, I'm Uldor. I see your dominion teaches you nothing of my people. I shouldn't bemoan your ignorance. You fools ended centuries of captivity when you removed the Morning Stone. Never mind that accursed blue rock. I'm about to restore my wardrobe to its full glory. Behold this Aurelian fellow. Such vibrancy. I could use more like him, but one must be willing to run through a bolt of silk for the finest coat. I believe I'll keep him. At least until my summoning ritual wears him through. You see, undead are also beige. But I'm willing to adorn myself with hundreds of tawdry outfits in order to collect the more colorful garb at Eagle's Strand. Then drown in a sea of bones.
I think homie might have been a little bit racist, making fun of my ears.
It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the undead away from me.
It's kind of messed up, man. I can't control the size of my ears. As I remember, and there's a little bit unfortunate thing about ESO, most of the boss fights, if you're not, like, awkwardly under-leveled, are pretty easy. So... It's a little unfortunate. Oh, that works.
One last circle. We can
Like,
do this. We must do this.
they don't need to be ungodly difficult,
Help my master.
but
Right behind you.
they're a little too easy. I still get this as the starting area. Ah,
Uldor, get out of my body!
that wasn't very nice.
Silence! None command, Uldor!
Back here. Oh, we're going in here now. Good. But then when you to go back to the map, when you do the world bosses, these guys, those homies are difficult. Doesn't help that I can't see. That doesn't feel good.
I command you by the tears of the two moons, return to your prison. Ah! That will hold me from Dong.
Not the tears of the two moons.
You're Gathwin's ally, yes? Please disable these traps so she can make it to us safely.
That's all you want me to do?
Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. I'd be little more than a puppet without your timely intervention. Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts, I could sense his. He plans to overwhelm and enslave Kenathi's roost with an undead horde by the next dawn. Uldor was a powerful Malmo wizard who learned to separate his spirit from his body, even in death. He can wear hundreds of mindless forms at a time. Thankfully, I know his weakness. The Morning Stone's endless water supply tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When Eilsil removed the Morning Stone from the temple, he set Uldor free. Once again, Eilsil's sloppy methods nearly caused the death of me. These gems focus the Morning Stone's power. Uldor had me remove them from his tomb. I propose Gathwin recovers the Morning Stone from Eagle's Strand. Meanwhile, we restore Uldor's prison. Simple enough.
Master, I know what you're planning. I won't let you throw your life away.
So this is where you're gonna make the decision. I really don't care.
Aurelian's plan is to let Uldor possess him. They'll both be sealed in the tomb forever. But it doesn't need to be this way. Seal me inside. Aurelian is too important for the Dominion to lose. Besides, we both saw how the summoning ritual weakened my master. Please, help me convince Aurelian. I will gladly seal myself in the tomb to spare my master. Uldor is a threat to all on this island.
Yeah, I don't care. You're the one I'm talking to already.
Thank you. I should prepare myself.
Gathwin, I beg you to reconsider.
You're too important, Aurelian.
You're too important. Rah.
Then I'll recover the Morning Stone. Farewell, my dearest friend.
So dramatic.
Farewell, Aurelian.
Unnecessarily dramatic, if you ask me.
You, I won't wear a poison outfit.
Okay.
Uldor, my master was a fool to doubt your power. I'll help you reap the vengeance you seek, if you allow me.
Such a spectacular willing garment. Very well.
I can't fight him for long. Quickly, place the tears of the two moons in the pedestals.
Wretched fool! I'll turn your friend to ash. Stay away from those pedestals.
Oh, I missed. Oh, this is such an intimidating boss fight. I hope I'll survive it.
Not leave this tomb alive. You worthless rag! This tomb
You call me a rag?
Water weakens Uldor, but I can't hold him for long. Quickly, go to Aurelian. Tell him I did what must be done. I know Uldor will keep me alive. He far prefers a living form to the dead. Strange. How can I know this? I feel him stirring within me. Help Aurelian restore the Morning Stone. Go, while you still can.
See ya. I just, like, don't care.
We've restored the Morning Stone, but if you're here, then Gathwin is lost to that monster. You speak truth, and yet the young should never die for the old. It is the singular travesty of war. I need to record everything that happened here. Uldor's skill troubles me. Without further study, the Dominion will bear no defense against his strange capabilities. I've rarely encountered a creature of Uldor's power. There may be a way to separate him from Gathwin, but it will take much time and study. She's not just an apprentice, she's my friend. If there's a way to free her, I swear I'll find it.
Alright, homie.
Please forgive me, ever gracious. Without your aid, I'd still be under Uldor's influence. I won't forget. I can open a portal to the temple courtyard if you wish.
Yeah.
There you are. I'm afraid it won't.
Go through this real quick. I'm gonna go to Mistral. Yeah, I'll do that. You know, I'll get that too. I should open up that. Leave all that there. There we go. On to Mistral. Let's get a little bit brighter in the game, I think.
Have you seen my rib cage? That milk.
I don't care for your ribcage, sorry. I think it's getting a little brighter. I'm really excited for Elder Scrolls. Oh. He's just killing the sheep. I'm really excited for Elder Scrolls 6. I'm hoping it's a good game, and I also hope it comes out soon-ish.
Don't believe her lies.
Sorry? I'm not doing that yet, so sorry. What was I talking about? Elder Scrolls 6? Love that game. When it will come out. I don't love it yet, because it's not in existence.
Knowledge is power.
Okay. You do that, buddy. I'm excited to play other games, though. For my, channel. Obviously, this is not the only, Elder Scrolls game I plan on playing. I mean, that's not obvious. I know, because I know. Hello, Resumder.
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go? Clearly, you were meant to help us out. John and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward. Keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistral's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in the tall grass. Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly. Kenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Sylvanar could use some help. Find him, give him this token. He'll know you are a friend. Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The Sylvanar knows this. He is in the Chancery, seeking a peaceful resolution here.
I don't like to pick random other options, but I'm gonna ask who the Sylvanar is, because I know who the Sylvanar is, but they don't really explain it yet, so we're gonna listen to this.
He is the voice and spirit of the Wood Elves. They say he is, was, and will be their greatest leader, whatever that means. This one knows him as an unrivaled diplomat. He is also the Dominion's best hope of resolving this matter peacefully.
It's a title that's passed down.
Too keen on that. Little town like this won't be able to pay up front. We're leaving on the next boat we can get, right?
In
Have a better idea? Spit it out.
Valenwood, and is the political and religious leader of
The Sylvanar blind.
Oh.
Every one of these sea elves is
Of
a
the
venomous
Valenwood.
serpent waiting to strike. They should have cleansed this place. Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maumar? Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats. Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
Alright, Vice Reeve. Hello, what are you doing here?
Pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Kenarthi's Roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled. Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral? Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maumar have a treaty with Kenarthi's Roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy. Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this with Ambassador Ulondil and Headwoman Harani? Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
Yes. What a diplomat you are.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand. And I told him the mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maumar allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island. Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Kenarthi's Roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow High Elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters. By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price. We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf Wharfrats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
I wonder, what's the issue here? Such a goofy
securing a copy of the treaty?
quest.
There's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly. I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Kanathi's Roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
Perhaps he will. Love rum. Captain Morgan goes hard.
It will be wonderful, my dear.
Dog.
Marvel at its slavering
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend? Ulandil certainly won. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harari can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious. A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff, 6 the night. Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find their way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war in Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you. The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
Alright. Was that Maluka singing? That sounded like Maluka.
For prosperity,
I want this way shrine.
security, for unity, for the Dominion.
This is not the same Ordinary Dominion from Skyrim. This is a different one. If I'm not mistaken, the one from Skyrim is the 3rd Aldmeri Dominion. I think this is the 2nd Aldmeri Dominion. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Don't cause trouble.
You trying to fight, homie? These goddamn sea elves.
Ambassador Ulandil isn't here. And if he was, he'd be far too busy to entertain the likes of you.
Yep. Gotta love the elves.
Off limits. You aren't getting through.
Why not, Warden?
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors. None of your business. Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either.
Cool. Here you go.
Are you lost? Ambassador what? Give it here. She wants to meet me. Now. Out of my way.
I swear, some people. It's a nice room. I'm getting out of here. Rah! That did not feel good. Oh. A little goofy of me. Ah, that's nice and sunny out. Hello, Razumdar.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others. The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Maula. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next. The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the armorer hall. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach. At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at him, he'll tear a hole in the Maula's side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulan, though that will be fun.
Alright. The Green Lady is just the chosen wife of the Sylvanar. They're both like predetermined positions. So.
The Sylvanar's inside resting. You have 5 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. A strange aura surrounds the Sylvanar's corpse. His body is warm to the touch. A faint smell of sulfur permeates the room.
Time for you to leave. No!
Sorry, bruh.
You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me! Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved. None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city. If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tail until she does. Now go! Go!
Alright, I'll try to do it before you die. The Sylvanar and Green Lady are connected. When one of them dies, so does the other. The Wood Elves are weird. A weird people, to say the least. Cool people. Weird people.
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvanar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty. Did. But he was just here. What happened? How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature? My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None sets sail until his killer is brought to justice. Of course, I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you. On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead to the killer's capture.
Right.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you? The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vice-Reeve.
Outrageous. More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
I'll be at this a while.
Let's go to the warehouse. Uh-oh, let me do that. I don't really understand how this works. But, you know, what do you do?
Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Not sure exactly how I knew that I needed to be here. But, you know. What are you gonna do? Chicken thief, what a guy.
What do you think goes on inside these buildings? Why live inside at all when Mistral is so beautiful?
Love that name.
So much to do, so little time.
Hello.
This apothecary must have had a hand in the murder. I'll get it out of him, one way or another.
Cool. I totally got something useful out of that. Hello there. How are you?
Get off my ship before I throw you off. And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
I don't know if I'll get through the deputy line, but, you know, I don't want to pay.
Why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority ends where my ship begins? On the dock or in the water? Your choice. On your way. And don't bother my sailors. They know I'll turn their hides into sailcloth for you. Watch your step,
Ground walker. That is one hell of an insult. Hello there. I would never. Oh, did I go too far? No, I didn't.
What's your step, Groundwalker?
Call me ground walker one more time, see what happens. No, nothing would happen, actually. I don't really care. Yes, up. I went in there. What are you gonna do about it?
Touched anything. You'll off.
You're gonna do nothing. Not a thing. Carthy's roost is very beautiful. Hello, what are you doing down there?
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you learned? The Maumar planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no. This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what you found. We must move like Kenarthi herself is at our backs.
Okay.
So where are we going?
I'm thirsty. Let's find the inn.
Oh, she's thirsty. Gotta go find the inn.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, and one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found? No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart of this wretched city. You're blind to it, easily remedied. Follow if you can.
Okay. Maybe if you make a trail. Oh, you're gone. It's okay. I didn't need. I know it's Ulendil anyway. No, it wasn't Ulendil. It was Vicereeve. I think it was the Vicereeve actually. Can't remember. It's been a little bit since I've done this quest.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me. I followed his orders. Diedrich poison for the wood elf and his mate. I followed his orders. Ulendil. He said they could stop.
Oh, was Ulendil?
Had to be removed. I've heard.
Couldn't remember.
His orders. Had to follow his.
Bye. Hello there.
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing Headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat. My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ. Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us. You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maoma people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty. The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
Alright, homie.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city. This does not excuse a mindless slaughter. We are better than our enemies. We must apprehend him. Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal. We must learn what the Maomer plan for Canarthi's roost. I trust you'll do what's best for my people. Now I must apologize to Vicereeve Paladin. Whatever the Dominion needs, you will provide.
Right. Again, this is one of those situations where I don't particularly care if he lives or dies. I'll probably let him live, though. Because I'm cool like that. I looked at the staircase and then went the other way.
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter. I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harani the Marama is dead. Leave me to my work. Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway? You dare speak for my Sylvanar? I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust. You're right. Curse your bones, you're right. Take him away before I lose myself.
Alright.
Keep her away from me.
That was easy.
We've taken Ulendil into custody thanks to your quick action. No treaty will keep him from proper justice. I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulendil what he meant about the Tempest. After what that Green Lady did to him, it is difficult for him to focus. But what he did say isn't good at all. The Maomer have some ships waiting offshore. Ulendil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived. Some sort of invasion force. With the Dominion's help, perhaps we can fortify the town. That alone may save many lives. I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island. It's a new beginning for Canarthi's Roost. We will prosper or fall together.
Hey, Slowpoke.
Who are you?
You. Yes, you. Commander Karanith needs you immediately. The Malmer attacked Cat's Eye Key from the sea. Commander Karanith holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Malmer before they push into Mistral. Zairi will find more to help. Be swift, Slowpaws.
I don't remember that character at all. Like, at all. Run over this way. We're almost done with Canarthi's Roost. This is the last main quest. And then I'll stream and get the rest of it done. And then I'll post the stream to YouTube like I do with the Smite videos that I made. All 2 of them. Oh, I remember you. I think.
The Marmor attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort. Huh. A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces are scattered too thin. If we can't hold the gates, Mistral will fall to the Marmor. I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market. Send them my way. We need everyone able to defend Mistral on this side of the wall.
Yes, ma'am.
Those Malma pirates came from the water. They're all over Cat's Eye Key. Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate with a broken spar and we ran. No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safer. By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe Sergeant Virion can pull off her counterattack. The Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the sea vipers. I'm sure she can tell you the details. We'll get moving. Gods grant you strength.
I don't really want to listen to all this dialogue, man.
We can't let those Marmor pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our families. I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. Those sea viper cowards made them snap at everyone in striking distance. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I? You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Virion plans to strike back. Give those pirate cowards a trouncing. I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this side of the gate, I'll throw it off myself.
Alright, homie.
What are you doing here? It doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really care. You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to cut off the snake's head. We are the Dominion counterattack. I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around till we
The Marine, the Wizard? What does that mean?
Don't worry, the wizard friend can seal the gate behind us. I'll hold the gate if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you.
I don't really care.
Then let's fillet these fish elf bastards.
Damn. What's your name, buddy?
Give those Malma a few kicks to the shin, would you?
Oh, I hate your voice so much. Gone. What's up, man?
Hey.
Hey!
The squad got separated. Mistel and I found Onglord. They hurt him bad. Sea vipers carved runes in his chest. I grabbed him. Mistel held them off. Hunting sea vipers. If you see her, tell her Onglorn will be all right. Whoever wrote these notes has an idea. I'd start there.
Cool. Come on, man, it's too easy. Bye. Hello. Oh.
Oh. Mistel.
Rip. Hello there. Bye-bye. Into the mine we go. Hello.
A ringing head is bad, but when it remains somewhat head-shaped, that is good, yes? I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange howling. Then warriors came out of nowhere and struck without mercy. Sea vipers, our pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've not been in the skooma trade. I meant moon sugar. It hit my head, you see. Our deaths, I suppose?
Skooma.
After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention to those totems. Well, until they collapsed the cave entrance. Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. The wizard tried to tell me something, but I couldn't hear him at all. He stuffed this paper in my hands and walked off. Here, maybe you can make sense of it. What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves. I heard rumors of a secret door by the cliffs, but I never saw it myself.
What a douche.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I can... Excuse me? Do you
I
mind?
hate high elves so much.
Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane they summoned to dash our fleet against Kanathi's roost? That's nothing compared to their current efforts. You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it, like water through a funnel. Exactly the right question. It seems the sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem, hold forth the lodestone, and harmlessly siphon the energy away. You should see for yourself. Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless, smoking husk. But do avoid standing in the puddles, would you?
Okay. That was it?
Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution. You have the principle. Now to apply it to the other storm totems before... Well, best not to worry about that. No, I really shouldn't worry you.
I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy very quickly. And, well, to release it just as quickly. Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the Sea Viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral. Does that seem equitable? The only certainty is the lack of time. You should hurry.
God, I can't stand high elves. Not my least favorite kind of elf, though. But I don't like them either. Least favorite elf is wood elf. Not my... I don't know. Like, I think my favorite elf is dark elf. Pretty basic. Bye-bye. Oh, I got a Seal of Endeavor. Hooray. Bye-bye. 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 That's how we go.
This is Ilsen, speaking directly to your mind.
His Sigic
Try my Sigic projection near the tunnel exit.
I know what they're planning. Through my Sigic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound Storm Slave. The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Kanathi's roost, killing anything it touches. Except for the thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving no trace of the town. There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave, but the lodestone now has enough storm energy to counteract the false winds. Elegant, yes? It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Kanathi's roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and yourself? You'll have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Kanathi's roost. There I'll tread water in the open sea until I've observed your success. Merely a precaution. I've had every...
Ugh.
I wish Estelle could have seen that thing.
Where do you think you're going? Oh, I got a lead. That's cool. Ah! hit something I didn't mean to hit. Look at this fella right here.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Up! You must leave this place. Follow me.
Alright.
You must leave this place. Follow me.
You don't gotta say it that many times. Swimming in this game is terrible.
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes? Not so thrilling for the Maumar, of course. The Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Kenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people. If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral Armory is not what it once was. The Maumar are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Kenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared. If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Kenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkelgard and report to Watch Captain Astanya. Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz Her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may owe you a favor. Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no.
I don't care about any of those questions, so level up, let's go. Put in the Magica as well. Oh. What's this? Oh. Duh. To Oridon. Well, that's as good as any place standard, I'd say. With my boy, Razumdor. Look at him, so beautiful.
We're gone 3 hours, and the Malmer attacked the city? Typical. Always missing the real fight.
You have to admit, the temple was interesting.
Stone, water, and talkative ghosts?
Stop complaining.
That is interesting.
Every part?
Who are you? You.
Hello.
We're not gonna deal with him? We're not interested in that? Alright. If y'all say so. Who am I to I don't know. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Have a good night, and remember to stay beefy.